of the Stanley Cup Final here on EA Sports. What a thrill for me. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cybulski. I cannot wait for this. Both teams lined up in the middle. We are ready to get things underway. Don't you just love playoff hockey? Listen to this place. Let's get after it. Oak's got a hold of it against the wall. Here they come on the attack. Tries to the crease. Off the inside of the post, and we play on. We're still in the early stages of this period. Still no score in this one. McLeod's won the draw there on the attack. Here's a backhander. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. And he sidesteps the check there. Lets it rip. Oh, a clutch save.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
One-time blast. And that caroms off a body in traffic. And he moves it up to Radulov. And the puck leaves the zone. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Just wide. Finds some space in the corner. Rash is going to play it near the point. Olsk's on the attack. And makes the save. Moves it to Keshnikov. Oh, look at this. Keshnikov's got it in the offensive zone. Here's a chance. Oh, tremendous save on the play.
What an incredible save. No idea how he got to that one, James. And the shooter is absolutely stunned. What a stop.
Well, as play continues, can you feel the love tonight? Listen to this place here, Cheryl.
I can feel it, you can feel it, and he can feel it after that last save. Because you know what fans appreciate? They appreciate effort, James, and that's how that save was made. They always say to be great, you have to get uncomfortable. As we look at this last save, this looks uncomfortable. Stretching your body, finding a way to make yourself as big as possible to get to the save. That's what he did, and that's why the save was made.
Well past the midway mark of this period, the game is still scoreless. Oaks won the face-off deep in their own end.
Great face-off win by the center. Now they can get out of their zone and get a change.
Here they come on the rush. Denies him with the save. Yaroslavl's gained possession along the boards. Oh, set that hit up perfectly. Good check, frees the puck up. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Puck clears the zone, and they'll be forced to regroup. Yaroslavl's got possession at center. Shakes off the coverage. Shot! Denies him in close.
The goaltender has to be able to anticipate the play, and he does just that. Gets square to the shooter in the low slot and makes the save.
Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Getting into the later stages of this period, we're still scoreless. Oaks won the draw. Picked up along the boards by Chabrikov. Oh, look at this chance. Shuts him down. And he takes the feed. He's got a step. What a save on the play.
It's a timely save, and it's going to generate a ton of momentum for his team here, but he's so composed, he's patient, and just steers the puck aside.
Yaroslavl's looking to break out. Clock ticking down here inside the first period. Puck grab by Chabrikov. Gaining momentum up along the side. Quick shot! And that one's stopped. There's the horn, ending the first period. Both teams will have a chance to regroup. You do you, and we'll be back with period number 2 in a moment. refueled. They're back on the ice, and period number 2 is about set to go. Advantage goalies through the first 20 minutes. Let's see if we get a goal here in the second. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Yaroslav's held the bulk of play after the Now talk about embracing the nervous energy. Now he can take a breath, feel good about himself, and let the creativity flow. There it is, James, the first goal of this playoff series, and everyone wanted that one. You want to play with the lead, and you certainly want to dictate it. As they seem to have control of the game right now, they can't give any momentum back to their opponent.
Denies him, he got all of it. Oakes got the puck along the wall. Takes the feed at the back end. Here's a shot, and he was ready for that one. Oh, turns it aside once again. Just a smothering attack here in the offensive end, and listen to this place light up. Moves it around. There's the save. And there's the whistle as the goaltender will hang on for a much-needed stoppage. Face-off coming up here in the offensive zone.
Well, they'll want to continue with the sustained pressure because the goaltender, he is fatigued.
They win the draw and go on the attack. Oh, excellent play and goal there. Oh, they do it again. Picked up along the wall by Rash. Puck sent across the blue line. My goodness, the pressure really building here in the offensive end. Yaroslav's got it along the wall. Knocks the puck loose. Grabs it in his own end. And he moves it up to McLeod. Takes it to the net. Yaroslav's got the puck in their own end. Ahead of steam now towards the front. Tremendous hit into the boards, and that's a finishing play. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. And a great save.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense.
All alone. Stopped on the breakaway. What a save he made there.
Well, I loved how he challenged the shooter on this, James. He didn't sit back in his net. He came right out to the top of the paint and said, if you're going to beat me, you got to find room.
Here's a shot, and there's the save.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Takes the feed from the goaltender. Oakes in on the offensive attack now. Shot! Turns it aside. Yaroslav's got the puck along the wall. Grabs it in his own end. Oakes got it now. Into the corner now. With the blast! And that's blocked away. And he comes up with the glove save. In the final moments of this period, 1-0 to score. Ponomarev's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. And that somehow stayed out of the net. Fires away! Stuffs him again! Puck in! He gets that one too! Here we go! Look at this! They are really applying the squeeze down in the offensive end. And they go the other way as they clear the zone. Oh, look at this! Here they come! They've got numbers! Shuts them down!
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. Doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing. Oakes has been the better team tonight, and they lead as a result late in the second. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Minutes of play in the books. Both teams will get one last chance to catch their breaths, and then it's on to period number 3 next. The moment of truth has arrived for both these teams. Third period action set to go. And they have dropped the puck here on the final frame. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
Yaroslav's got to get the puck, James. I mean, to put it in layman's term, 1, you got to get the puck. 2, you got to score. They're not doing either.
Loses the coverage there. Yaroslav's ready to go on the attack. Puck picked up by Radulov. And he shut the door on that last play. Handles the pass. Centering feed. And he denies that great opportunity there. Lets it go. Stones him on the play. And there's another great save. Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Offensive zone face-off here. This is a real opportunity for them.
Yeah, it's an icing call. No one can change, and they can recognize that their opponent is vulnerable. They need to attack the net. The goaltender looks gassed.
And that goes off a stick. Moves the puck. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Passes it in front. And that shot's blocked. Yaroslav's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Takes the feed ahead from the left side. Over the line they come. And he sidesteps the check there. There's the physical side. Big time stop there.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. And he's got to get...
Scores! His first to the playoffs! And the rookie gets it done!
Well, every athletes want to establish themselves as a playoff performer. Well, an impressive start to leaving a lasting impression. The goaltender, he's going to want this one back, James. I thought that he was set to position. Just the blast of the shot, it hit him. He got a good chunk of it, but it went in. You can see the frustration in the body language. Well, you can see the coach on the bench after that last goal, and just certainly not happy with the effort that his team is displaying. You can see the feedback that's coming to athletes, and he wants to see a difference out there. He needs someone to make an impact.
Oaks been going in one direction all night long, and that's to the net, and they lead it in this third. Automaris won the draw inside the neutral zone. Takes a shot. Denies him. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Past the midway mark in this period, Oaks really controlled the pace of play in these last few minutes, leading by 2. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. Oaks won the draw. Turns it away on the slap shot. And he shuts the door again.
Goaltenders today adding such personal touches to their face mask, and in this one, man, he takes it and it gets scuffed right off his melon.
Offense is on face-off, and he wins the draw. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Automaris won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Yaroslav's got a hold of the puck now. Here's a blast! And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Here's a chance! And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. Oaks got it, and they're on the attack. And the stick, his best friend on that save right there. Radulov's taking it from his own end. Oh, look at this. Yaroslavl's got control of it now here in the offensive end. From the slot, wrist shot. Oh, what a save in front. Gains the zone through center. Yaroslavl's got the puck here in the open ice. Takes the feed at center. He's got a step. Makes the save. Oh, that's clutch city there.
It's not about how many. It's about the timing of them, James. And this is absolutely pivotal time of the game to make that save. Now momentum is in their favor.
Oaks has been putting lots of pucks on net all night long, and they continue to lead late in this third period. Taken along the wall by Chabrikov. Yaroslavl's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Here's a blast! And that's deflected off someone in front. Feeds the puck to Volkov. Tosses it to Ponomarev. A chance to end it. Scores! Into the empty net.
This is what not realized, James. These were the type of moments that I played in, and everyone can take a breath down, but the insurance marker has hit the 4x6. On the dying moments of the game, they get the empty netter, James, and that's just a result of having urgency, making sure they protect the middle of the ice, and hey, they get it down the ice and get the empty netter to boot.
Oaks' offense has put on a show tonight, and here they are in blowout mode late in the third. On the shot, play resumes. With possession along the wall. Shot, and that goes off a player. Across the line. Final seconds of this one, and the home fans certainly appreciate that they got their money's worth tonight. Blocked in traffic. Misses the net. Sometime taking away, and he comes up big. There's the final horn, and that'll do it here this evening. An impressive showing here as they take the lead here in this playoff matchup.
Yeah, now they've got to have the killer instinct. You got to find a way to finish it off, and it's about building on top of the last game. Being real urgent, not getting complacent, finding a way to stay aggressive, and that is the key in these games. You close space tightly, you got to find ways to get to the net.
Great night of playoff hockey, and we'll do it all again when we see you next time here on EA Sports. Good night. Game one was a lot of fun. What does game two have in store? We're about to find out here on EA Sports. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski. Two teams looking starved for a win, and we are set to go. You can feel the intensity of this one. Total playoff atmosphere. We're underway. Oh, what a hit. He sacrificed his body to make the play.
You want to send a message to your opponent.
What scores! And that's his first goal of the postseason ever. And he'll take it.
It's much needed too, James. You get to the playoffs, you want to make sure that your teammates have trust in you and you have trust in yourself because you want to be an impact player. That's a nice start.
aggressive to start, and as a result, Cheryl, they got the lead.
Typically, the home team has the advantage, James. So when the away team comes into the barn, they want to make sure that they're not flat-footed, that they're urgent, they're aggressive. And to start this period, to start the game, they've been ready right from the hop, and they're rewarded with a goal.
Hammers the shot. Oh, and gets a piece of it with the glove.
Well, that puck came hard, it came fast, and it came multiple times, but he was right on it, showing his athleticism to make those saves.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. McLeod's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. And a great save! Made the stop on the play. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. All alone! Scores! And that's his first career playoff goal. He'll take it.
He will, James, because the playoffs is just a different beast. It's not regular season anymore. You want to be an impact player. You want to make a difference, and he does tonight. Well, he's going to get rewarded for his efforts here, James, but it all starts from his anticipation and his breakaway speed to close away from the pack. And then he knows exactly what he's going to do, or at least he fools us and the goaltender because he puts it in the back of the net.
Yaroslavl's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Quick feed to Burriar. Here's a shot. Oh, one of his teammates is right in the shooting lane there. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Chabrikov's got it against the boards. With the one-timer, and he gets in front of that rocket. Nearing the midway mark of the period. We got a tie game. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Burriar. Shakes off the coverage. To the front! Puts it on net! Big time stop! Here they come on the attack. Fires it! Oh, what a glove save there! He read that perfectly! Down the left wing across into the offensive end. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Stopped by the goaltender.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well, and this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. It's all tied up. And he takes the feed. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Here's a chance. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Quick shot. Can't get it to go. And there's another stop.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Here's a shot. Stops him with... Here in the late goings of the period, we are all tied up in this one. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. And he makes the save on that play. Wicked blast! Can't get it to go. Moves close to the point. With the blast! Scores! It's in the back of the net, and it comes from an unlikely source because that's his first career playoff goal.
Well, he's been relentless, James, in this playoff, and you know what? He's found a way to find the back of the net. That's going to be a huge confidence boost for himself and his teammates. Well, he gets all of this one, and you know that players, they can shoot off 1 foot from behind them, in front of them, but this one's teed up perfectly right in his wheelhouse, and he gets all of it.
Oakland's taking a 1-goal lead here in this opening stanza. How does this now change the complexity?
I think the coach wants to manipulate their bench now that they have dictated pace, James. But if you're an elite athlete, you're always pushing for more. One certainly isn't enough. You don't have enough runway to sit back and say, hey, we're going to coast this one in.
Grips it, rips it, and another stop! First period number 1 will drop the puck on the second period in just moments. And we are just moments away from the start of period number 2. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Euroslavs had a rough start to the opening frame, James. I mean, just they didn't possess the puck. They've had a lot of turnovers, and as a result, their opponent has a lead.
Oaks really put the pressure on here offensively, and they lead in the second. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Yaroslavl's got a hold of it along the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Radulov. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. We're still in the early stages of this period. It's 2-1. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Here he is, shot right in front. Blocked in traffic. Radulov's got it through the neutral zone. Olmst's ready to go on the attack. Makes a move in front. Too much congestion, blocks the shot. Gets control of the puck right in front of his own end. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. Stops him cold. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. We've got a 2-1 game. Oaks won the faceoff. And there it is! The double G! The great glove save!
Well, the emotion elevates after a save like that, James, and even on replay, it's happening again for me. I mean, that was absolutely unbelievable. Everyone's standing on their feet. They cannot believe that he made that save.
Oaks' coaches were preaching lots of shots on net, and they have done it and lead as a result here in the second. Ponomarev's won the draw, and they're on the attack. With the stop. Deflected in front. Denies him again. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. Scores! And with that, I believe that's his first career playoff goal.
Well, it is, James, and it's going to feel pretty good because there's a lot of question marks around players who can't get it done in the playoffs, and he finds the back of the net. That's going to give him a big confidence boost to send him through the next game. You can certainly tell that the coach is not happy behind the bench after that last goal. He will be preaching good habits and details. He doesn't like it right now.
Olmst's now extended the lead to 2 goals here in period number 2.
Well, they came out flying, didn't they, James? I mean, they've been outstanding in all areas of the ice. They pounced on loose pucks, and they've been able to take it to the net.
Takes it into the slot. Yaroslavl's got the puck. Loses the coverage there. And that's off a stick. Fantastic save!
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
Here he is, takes the shot! And a solid save there as we play on. Volkov's got the puck and he's walking the blue line. Huge steal in his own end. Nearing the point. Yaroslavl's got a hold of the puck. Good use of the body on the play. Play is blown dead with the offside. Omsk's been just savage in the offensive zone, and they lead it here in this second period. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Yaroslavl's got it in their own zone. Nice dish from the left wing. Shakes himself free. And he shuts the door on that. And they cough it up at center. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Here's a chance in front. And that doesn't connect. Big stop right there. Sends a pass over. Drives it to the crease. No room for that one to get through. Moves it to Keshnikov. And he's knocked off the puck there. Omsk's got possession of the puck. Feeds it over. And one last save. Omsk's generated a lot of quality scoring chances, which is why they lead here late in the second. And that'll bring an end to the second period of play. Let's get a clean sheet of ice and come back with the third period next. And they are ready to drop the puck on period number 3. They have dropped the puck here in the third. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
Yaroslav's got to find a way to get some more shot volume in this third period, James. They really haven't had much through the first 40 minutes of breakaway.
Oh, absolutely clutch at the stop. And just like that, we've got a 1-goal game.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's much less daunting now, isn't it, James? They're within striking distance to get the equalizer. They're going to have to continue to play aggressive and try and layer some good shifts together.
Yaroslavl's got to be feeling confident now, getting that one back, Cheryl.
And it puts a lot of pressure on the opponent, James. They've held the lead and they've given up one. Now they're within 1 goal, which means it's striking distance in the third period. As a
And the rookie gets his first playoff goal.
Well, it's so important to manage the expectation and the nerves when you're a rookie, and that goal is going to do nothing but give him confidence. I think he makes a really good read here, James. He anticipates the play well and gets himself square to the shooter, but unfortunately, this one hits him and he seems to be a little leaky because it finds its way to the back of the net.
Holtz got another one here early in this third period, extending the lead to 2.
Yeah, the sticks might get a little bit looser and lighter right now, but they've got to make sure that that doesn't free them from their defensive responsibilities. Listen, a third period is a third period. You know your opponent's going to be urgent, and you have to find a way to close it out.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Holtz has been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. Tees him up, denies him on the one-timer. Rash is going to play it against the half wall. Oh, how did they stop that with the one-timer? Oh, look at this. Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goal. the goaltender gets a big piece of it, but it still trickles in.
Performance tonight still showing no signs of let up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
Slides the puck across. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Takes a shot. Oh, he just got enough of that to keep it out. There's another consecutive save.
Beauty save back there. He's really owning his crease.
Here he is with the backhander. Nice save from point-blank range.
This shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Oaks show no signs of slowing down here tonight as they continue to lead by a wide gap in the third. Yaroslavl's looking to break out of their own end. Look at this, 2-on-1. Oh, it's stopped. Oh, my goodness, what a save. And he passes it up ahead to Yakupov. Cutting to the slot. Oh, misses the net. You know he'll want that one back, Cheryl.
Well, he certainly will, James. That puck is following him around, and you can see he saw the opening, but wasn't able to put it on net.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And now it's grabbed by Ponomarev. And that's broken up. Scooped up along the wall by Volkov. Moves across the point. Blackers looking around near the point. Oh, and even bigger save on the slapper. Picked up along the boards by Ponomarev. And this squad has really put the pressure on now. Oaks put in one of their most complete efforts that we have seen in quite some time, up big time late in this third. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Score! And that's his first goal of the postseason ever, and he'll take it.
It's much needed too, James. You get to the playoffs, you want to make sure that your teammates have trust in you and you have trust in yourself because you want to be an impact player. That's a nice start. The game has simply gotten worse, and after that last goal, the coach's reaction says it all. He is not impressed with his team. Just look at him going up and down the bench, just riding players out right now for their lack of effort.
Oaks' offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Well, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused, and that's exactly what they've done, and they've just hammered their opponent.
What a chance, but can't finish.
Well, you got to make good on a chance like this. This is deflating, James. You don't even put it on the net and test the goaltender. That's a huge miss.
And he hangs on to the puck. Receives the pass. They've got some momentum here. Shot. Gets a piece of it and play on.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey. Putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck. One of the toughest trophies to win in all of sports, and everyone knows it. It is just a dogfight to get to this point, and now it is in the building. You can see everyone look on in anticipation.
Oaks is looking to close things out here. They've been the dominant team all night. Hard to see them taking their foot off the gas now. Less than a minute to go now here in regulation. And he stops that cannon there. Wow. McLeod's got it near the point. Makes the save and putting out the fire in front. Yaroslavl's got it in their own zone. Takes the feed. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Makes a save. Here's a short pass to McLeod. Gains the zone through the middle. In close. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Too much congestion in front. Picked up along the wall by Rash. Here's a chance. 9 seconds remaining. Rips it. Scores! And that's his first career playoff goal, and he'll take it.
He will, James, because the playoffs is just a different beast. It's not regular season anymore. You want to be an impact player. You want to make a difference, and he does tonight. Well, he certainly looks frustrated after letting that goal in, James. It's almost like a fielder in baseball. If you touch it, you should be able to stop it, and then he gets a big chunk of that one. Unfortunately, it goes in the netting.
Success tonight on their scoring chances, and look at the result here late in this third period. Just seconds away now as they are set to hoist the Stanley Cup. And there it is! The sweat, the tears, and probably a few pints of blood shed to win this Stanley Cup. But Cheryl, I would say it's probably all worth it.
Oh, it's worth it. Just look at them, and they're going to have their names inscribed on this Stanley Cup, and that stays forever, James. And yes, it's been hard-fought battle. You can see how tired they are because it is a grueling process just to get here. An amazing accomplishment.
Here comes the cup, and a lot of excited fingertips looking to get their hands on it.
Well, it is the dream, and of course, who is going to hoist it over their head first? That's the question, James.
Can't wait. And here comes Cap, the engine, the lifeblood, the heart and soul of this squad. And he's finally a Stanley Cup winner.
Yeah, for the first time to be able to hoist that cup is an incredible feeling. I can just imagine the emotion that's circulating through his veins. But he has done everything for this team, both on and off the ice. This is a deserved and earned moment.
First a Conn Smythe Trophy, and now the Stanley Cup. What a night, what a run here, Cheryl.
A moment that he'll never forget, quite arguably the greatest ever. I mean, when you look at this when you're a young kid, the dream is to hoist the cup. But to do it while you're leading your team in points, that's a whole other story.
What a moment all those years, and he finally is a Stanley Cup champion here, Cheryl.
Yeah, and he was so good between the pipes, wasn't he, James? I mean, you can't win without solid goaltending, and he was the backbone of this team. He deserves it, and he hoists it, and you can see the smile on his face.
Well, his playmaking ability was a huge reason why they won the Stanley Cup, and now he gets his hands on it, Cheryl.
Yeah, and those hands delivered some gifts, didn't they? I mean, he was so elusive and deceptive, and you have to be to open up some space in a tight game in the playoffs. Now they're all rewarded with the Stanley Cup.
And they're going to huddle up as a team and get one last picture with the Stanley Cup.
Commemorative photo. And I'm telling you, this is going to last. This party's going to go right to the dressing room. You can see them hugging. They're smiling. They're crying. Families around. I mean, this is the moment that you dreamed of. You got to soak it all up.
Cheryl, this is going past the dressing room, this party.
Way past.